Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at Tamiya's 148 scale Spitfire Mark 1 and light utility vehicle. So this is actually a combo pack. Tamiya has been releasing these vehicle and aircraft combo packs for quite some time now, I think. This is actually, I think this is a 2018-2019 Tamiya Spitfire kit. I'm not too sure. The vehicle, I believe, is a little bit older than the Spitfire. I'm not too sure about my facts now, but this is definitely, I think, 2018 and 2019. This is a really good kit. So I've actually built this previously, about 2 years ago. As you can see, it's quite dusty. I think this is my fourth kit I ever built. I think it's the first one I ever finished with the airbrush. So I've been meaning to come back to it again and maybe do a better job this time around. So yeah, let's have a look inside the box. So just touching again on the Spitfire, it's such a good kit, and I think it's something that you maybe don't want to do as your first kit ever, but you maybe want to do it maybe as a second or a third kit there. And the reason why I say that is there's a few complex parts to it, but we'll get to that in a second. So as you can see here, here's our little vehicle. This is the whole body in one. I believe the vehicle is only like 3 screws. So we have this, we have some clear parts here, and we have this sprue here, and that's your whole vehicle. So just looking at this a little bit in further detail, maybe let's just take this out. There's my scissors. Alright, so it's okay, this is just gonna have to get clipped off. But it's nice when parts like this are just molded as one. Sometimes it lacks detail as a result thereof, which doesn't seem the case here. It's quite small, so I don't think this is gonna be a long build. So here they've actually got the canopy. This is the material part here at the back, so they actually have that as a clear part, which is quite interesting. So just a few clear parts there. It's all for your vehicle, and then this is the rest of it. You actually get a little driver figure there as well, which is quite nice. There's a little bit of flash here. Let me just open this. Don't know if the camera is gonna focus on that. It's just see, but there's a little bit of flash here on this that is gonna need some clean up, but nothing too serious. It's probably because this is one of Tamiya's older kits, because normally Tamiya's top-notch engineering, right? So that's basically the whole vehicle. It will go together quite quickly and should be a lot of fun. So just to go back again on these combo packs, if you look at what the plane costs and just the vehicle, I feel like the combo packs are just a no-brainer. Unless you feel like you're just never ever going to build the vehicle, I would say just go for the combo pack. So next up we have the actual Spitfire. So over here we have the clear parts. So like you'll see some of these are similar. I think one will be for the open canopy and one will be for closed canopy. This looks like it's going to be for if you want the canopy closed. This one probably going to be open. As you can see here, I went for the open one, which I feel just always better because you can see all your lovely hard work there on the inside. So I'm probably going to I'm definitely going to do the open canopy again. So some quite detailed work in here. And what's nice about this kit is, because we all know what the nightmare it is to mask clear parts, but what Tamiya has done is they have included some masking sheets for us. I'm going to have a look at that in a second, which is a really nice addition. This kit really has everything that you want in there. Okay, so just take that out. Right, so here we have the wings. As you'll see, the plane is also the actual Spitfire. It's not a lot of sprues, but it's quite detailed. So you've got the wings. On the other side here, you're going to see the inside of the wheel wells. So this will also get painted. Not extremely detailed in there, but it will be sufficient. Here we have our exhausts there. Just to make sure I get this in the shot. Yeah, propeller. This is a little dashboard, and inside I think we get a decal to detail this up. So yeah, all around some nice detail there. So you also get a little figure included in here. I don't think I'm going to be building up the figure for this, because it just looks a bit awkward sitting with his his hands on his knees just looking forward, you know. Nothing's on the actual it's not holding the accelerator or the yoke or nothing, but all of this is cockpit interior. So this kit has got quite a detailed cockpit, which is quite nice. So I'm going to be spending some time on the cockpit just detailing it up. Okay, and then we go last through. Here's your fuselage, and yeah, that's basically it. I don't know if you can see. Let's just open this up. So you'll see there's some nice detail, some nice rivet detail. It's not on the level of like a Edward kit, but like, I mean, when I was doing this as my fourth kit, this was like mind blowing. I must say there's just one weird part about this kit, and you will see here there's a little piece that goes there. Let me just show you here. It's going to go here in the front. You'll see there's a little line there. This is one thing I didn't take care of properly. So you'll see on the real Spitfire, that should be one piece. You'll see here in the box art as well, there's not supposed to be a line there. This is one solid sheet there. So that's going to take a little bit of work to get rid of when we're building it, but we'll cover that when we get to it. But other than that, this kit goes together like a dream. So if you're just getting into aircraft building or just scale modeling in general, this is a good kit. The reason why I said earlier though that you might not do it as your first kit is because of our lovely little photo etch set that they have included in here, which is a great addition. So it's not the most complex of photo etch, but you still need a lot of focus, and it might be a little bit frustrating if you're very new to the hobby. That being said, if you want to try out photo etch or anything aftermarket, this is a good starting point because it's nothing too complex. We've got some nice seat belts here. These are the pedals for the feet, so this actually gets bent over like a little strap over the foot. But yeah, this is a lovely addition. You don't get this with a lot of kits, and another reason why this is bang for buck, because usually you have to buy this on the aftermarket. So that's sick. Here's our little masking sheet that I spoke about. Again, this is like, if you buy this separately, you're easily going to pay like $100 just for this little masking set here. Maybe slightly less because it's not that complex, but this is gold. Everybody hates masking canopies, and there you go, you have it included. I'm just stacking everything over here. It's gonna all fall apart now, but so next we have our decal sheet here. So the one thing about Tamiya, as excellent as they are, is we all know that they are famous for having really thick decals. So might be a little bit of a mission getting this to form to the shape of the model. This is maybe the one thing where Tamiya can improve a little bit, but you're not damaging these things though, so I guess that's good. There's just a small little decal sheet in here. Oh, so this is for your little vehicle. So that's quite cool. Quite a lot. Usually there's not a lot of decals on the vehicle itself. But yeah. Let's just put this back in so it doesn't get damaged. Together with these guys. Right, let's just move this out of the shot. Okay, instructions. I'm not gonna go into too much detail here. You got your 3 marking options here. We're gonna look at that in a little bit more detail now. As you can see, cockpit. This is all just building up the cockpit. Quite a lot of detail in here. Here's your little straps I was talking about earlier. So you're gonna have to bend that photo edge around like that. Just gonna take some focus. There we go. So you see this is also cockpit. Only here you close up the fuselage. So quite a lot of work in the cockpit, but I'm not complaining. Everybody loves a detailed cockpit. Okay. This is where everything goes together. As you can see, quite a lot of detail. So this sheet here is going to be your general stencils. They call it stencils, but it will be the decals. So this will be common on all 3 markings. So these ones you will have to do no matter what. The rest of the decals are going to be dependent on which one of the markings you're going to choose. We're going to get to that in a second. Same goes for this page. This is all the common decals. So this is going on no matter which one you do. It's quite a lot. I'm not going to lie, it's not my favorite part of the build, decals, but it does bring the model alive. So this right here is quite a nice little addition. It's actually a 1-to-1 scale marking sheet of the model. So we've got marking A. Yeah. Okay, this one is not 1-to-1 though. But this is long way around. Marking B and marking C. So marking C has got these multicolors here. So this was done, I believe, as identification so that the Allied anti-air on the ground didn't get confused with the Allied planes and that of the Axis powers. But this is a lovely color, and this is also a lovely color. I can remember struggling to choose between the two. I can see me struggling again. But yeah, other than the bottom, it's quite similar. But yeah, just to go back to the 1-to-1 scale, you'll see it should fit quite nicely on there. Just a matter of angle. But I think it's supposed to be 1-to-1. Somewhere it says that. Either way, what this sells for, if you want to trace this onto your plane when you're doing the actual painting, you can try to do that. It's a little bit difficult, but it will help. So very lovely. This is just a little Tamiya sheet here, and then this is this is just a little bit of background on the Spitfire for all your history buffs out there. You can just go through this. It's quite nice. I mean, it comes in different languages. Don't worry, English is somewhere over here. I mean, yes, some English here. And then there's just the instructions for our little British utility car. Okay, this is interesting. So it goes like this, like a little scroll. But yeah, it's just 8 steps here, straightforward. You've got some different markings. There's a little multi-camo here, which is quite interesting. And then you've got, say 4 different markings, which is great. I'm probably not going to do this multi-camo. I'm just going to stick to the basic stuff. But yeah, quite nice. So yeah, that's it for the Spitfire Mark 1. I'm probably going to get started on this today. I think a lot of work's going to go into the cockpit. It should go together quite easily and quite quickly. I think you should be able to assemble the cockpit in a day and get that ready for priming. And then I don't need to put these bags in here. You can get that done and ready for priming, and then probably leave it overnight, and then day 2 you can come in with your colors. So yeah, that's it. I'm quite excited to get started.